When you're trading in the market, one of the biggest challenges you face is identifying fake breakouts. And most traders get trapped because they don't understand the signs behind them. So let's break it down. Tip number 1. Use RSI or stochastic divergence before entering a breakout trade. When price continues trending upward, the chart often forms a flag and pull pattern, a continuation pattern of bullish price action. As soon as a strong green candle breaks out of the flag, new traders jump into a buy trade immediately. But just a few moments later, the price reverses sharply and moves downward, trapping all the buyers who entered on the breakout. To avoid this trap, you need confirmation, and that confirmation comes through RSI or stochastic divergence. At this level, the price is creating a higher high, but the stochastic indicator is forming a lower low at the exact same point. This means market strength is decreasing and bearish divergence is forming. In such situations, you should avoid taking breakout entries because the momentum after breakout is weak and reversal probability is very high. Tip number 2. Always wait for candle closing near resistance. Now look at this chart. Let's consider a Forex example, like the XAU-USD 5-minute chart. Here, after an uptrend, the price begins a small correction downward. Looking at the previous trend, many traders expect another breakout to continue the move. After seeing previous market behavior, new traders often expect that after the breakout, the trend will continue even further, so they start waiting for a long entry. But after some time, as the price reaches the resistance area, a strong green candle begins to form. At this point, new buyers fear that the trade might slip away from them. So before the breakout candle even closes, they rush into a long position. That green candle may push upward for a moment, but soon sellers step in aggressively, pushing the market down again. A long upper wick forms right at the resistance zone. All the buyers who entered early on the breakout now get trapped, and as their stop losses get hit at lower levels, panic selling increases, and price falls sharply. That's why you should never take a breakout trade until the candle closes strongly above resistance and a follow-through continuation candle appears. Without confirmation, you're entering directly into a trap. Tip number 3. Use Fibonacci levels. After the initial buyers book profits, the market usually forms a retracement zone. To understand how strong this retracement is, we use the Fibonacci retracement tool. By drawing Fibonacci from the recent swing high to the swing low, we can identify important levels that tell us where the price may react next. After drawing Fibonacci on the chart, if the retracement or pullback does not break below the 0.382 level and price reverses from above it, then this becomes a good long trade opportunity. It shows that buyers are still strong and the pullback is shallow. But if the price breaks below the 0.382 level and closes beneath it, then this becomes a strong pullback, not just a normal correction. In such a situation, you should avoid taking a long entry because the chances of a deeper reversal are much higher. Tip number 4. Price comes back to its previous zone. If the market spends a long time trading inside a range, it creates a consolidation zone. Inside this zone, buyers and sellers are almost equal in strength, so the price gets stuck between support and resistance. Now, when price finally breaks the resistance with a breakout candle, new buyers rush into long trades immediately. But very often, price forms a red candle right after the breakout and falls back into the consolidation zone. This traps all the buyers who entered emotionally on the breakout candle. Whenever a trend tries to break a level for the first time, you must wait and watch. If there is no strong continuation candle after the breakout, you should not take a long entry. That breakout is usually a trap created for new traders. Tip number 5. Shallow pullback entry in a trend. In an uptrend, the market keeps creating higher highs and higher lows as the price continues to move upward. After some time, the early buyers begin booking their profits, and this creates a pullback. If the pullback is small, it means only a few buyers have exited and most traders are still holding their positions. After a small pullback, if the price breaks the previous high again, the trend is likely to continue strongly. But if this pullback drops deeper than 50% of the recent swing high and swing low, then this becomes a failed setup. In that situation, you should avoid taking a long trade because the trend may be losing strength. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more trading lessons.